and welcome to 2 for Tuesday, where I take one ingredient and use it for 2 reasons. My name is Manaresi, and welcome to my kitchen. Today we are making a new crock pot recipe. It's getting cooler out, and you know, life is busy, and I need something, seriously, that can be done super quick, because this is how quick it's going to be. I'm going to make it right in front of you. You can stick it on low and slow for 7 to 8 hours, and it's done. You come home and dinner is made and everyone's gonna like it because you said so. Anyway, I have 2 tablespoons of flour here. Now, if you have gluten issues or trying to go gluten-free, a cup for cup product, King Arthur Flour makes one. I know Thomas Keller developed one. Those are the kinds that I would say that you should use because they're gonna be reliable. You can totally swap them out and use it instead. It's just going to make a really nice thicker sauce that we're going to be cooking this in. Now, this is a really heavy. This is about 2.5 pound chuck roast, but you can use 2 pounds. Obviously, the heavier and thicker it is, the longer it'll take to cook. Probably closer to the 8-hour side if it's over 2. But really just keep an eye on it for the last hour or so, because no one likes overcooked meat. So I have already salt and peppered this little sucker. I have the flour in here, and I'm going to add in half a cup of water, just like so. And then we're going to whisk it together until it's nice and smooth. So like I said, this is just going to make it a nice thick sauce rather than something that's runny. And as long as there's no clumps in it, you should be good to go. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of hoisin sauce. And believe it or not, this brand is gluten-free. So that's something that you need to be checking for as well. Some products have gluten in it and you just don't realize it. You just assume, oh, well, that would be fine. And then it ends up not, and no one likes that. And then people get sick, and that's not fun. I have low sodium soy sauce because I've already salted the meat. You don't want to have full on soy sauce because you already got that. This is going to really help pull in the flavor of the sauce that we're making, because salt works as osmosis, so it brings in flavor and takes out the water that's already in the meat and kind of does a swap with it. Yes, it's science, people. Soy sauce, also make sure if you're going gluten-free that it does not have gluten in it, because sometimes it does. We are adding 2 tablespoons of this. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. These pouches are fabulous because I don't know about you, I buy the cans and then I never use the whole can, and then you end up throwing out the whole can. So it's nice, they come in like packets of 6 and you just use what you need when you need it. So this makes my life easy, and if it's a little bit more like I'm doing, it's fine. It's gonna be good. Okay. And then we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of chili garlic sauce. Now, if your family doesn't like a lot of spice, maybe just use 1. But with how much meat you're making, I think 2 will be fine. We're gonna add that in, and we're gonna whisk it all together so it becomes nice and smooth. Now, I know I don't have an overhead shot of what this looks like, and I don't have a clear small bowl, so I'm gonna do this really fast and then just kind of tilt it towards you. Can you see that? See how it's just nice and thick, no clumps in it, and that's all we really need. I'm gonna use my little measuring cup here as my dirty prop holder. It always helps. And we're also going to add in about a teaspoon of fresh ginger. I love working with fresh ginger. And I really just used a microplane because it's easier, and I find that I don't, especially one with the back, I don't scrape my fingers because I'm a klutz. And if it can happen, it'll happen to me. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pour it on our roast here. Just like so. And then I'm going to flip it over. See if I can do this gracefully. I doubt it, so prepare to laugh. Flip it over without. Whoo! And you you want to get some of that sauce, just kind of wiggle it around a little bit and get some of that sauce on the top as well. So it's all in there. And then we're going to put something interesting that you might not have in your pantry, but they're really cool to use, especially if you get it in a recipe like this. These are star anises. I love the smell of them. Reminds me of licorice, and it's just delicious. And I'm going to just plop one of those in there, and I'm going to put a lid on it. And I'll set it for 7 hours to start off with, and then I've set it to 8 and then check it around 7 hours and see how it is. What we're going to do is when this is all done, you're just going to easily take the star anise out because that will not taste good. It's just there for flavoring. You want to shred the meat or chop it with whatever you want. And then I bought some udon noodles. These are not gluten-free, so rice noodles work really well too. But sometimes we like to change it up a little bit. Cook those. I'm going to put a little watercress on top and a little bit of scallions, and it's going to be delicious. Now, when you have the sauce in here without the meat in it, you want to skim off the fat off the top of that as well towards the end when it's all done. And then 2 for Tuesday, right? So your leftovers, you can totally make fried rice with it. Yaha! So you just find whatever vegetables that you have left over. Like for me, I would like broccoli, snow peas, maybe some carrots, bell peppers, and I'm going to make, you know, traditional white rice or brown rice if you're trying to be extra good. Put an egg in it, put it out, toss it all together. You'll have a little bit of the sauce left over, drizzle that on top, and it's fantastic. So I hope that these become, well, this and then the fried rice become family favorites of yours, and I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Talk to you later. Bye!